Reverend Dr. Ken Gordon, spiritual leader for Centers for Spiritual Living. Moving into our fourth week, which is February 26th. This one's presented by Reverend Michelle Ingalls from One Heart, One Mind Center for Spiritual Living, San Diego, California. You know, in this day and age, it's necessary for us to become spiritually active, to really apply, engage spirituality in the world. To do that, though, what's requirement for us is to learn to be able to do it within the values and the principles that we hold so dear. One of those values that we have is the ability to be able to listen without judgment, to be able to hear clearly without having an effect that's going to be negative in our experience, and to make sure that what we do with our activity and our activism is to be able to act from a sacred heart. In order to do that, it opens the door that what we have the opportunity to really represent and present is a new way of being and a new way of being able to be engaged in spirituality in the world and speak what we hold to be true without the necessary accoutrement of the anger or the judgment or all of the different things that may or may not occur when we become active. This opportunity to listen with a sacred heart and to hear from a different point of view is a spiritual practice that really moves us into that way of being and that way of life. We all know we can talk at God, but it's a different proposition to consider whether we can talk to God. I'm considering the topic from the standpoint of communication. Unless we're conscious that we're talking to God and God is conscious that he or she is being talked to, we certainly cannot communicate with God. There can be no real communication without a reciprocity of ideas. This comes from Dr. Holmes's book, Can We Talk to God? The gift of all life is to be human. The gift of all life is to be able to enjoy all this beautiful, wonderful effect that we call the world. When we maintain and keep our eye on the beauty that life is, life returns to us that beauty and we see it better. Thank you for listening and thank you for the work that you do in the world. Please know that you are loved and that you are honored.